Good day, learners! Welcome to another episode of our learning journey. I am Teacher Cora, your guide in English language. How do you feel whenever you get to read a newspaper column or a social media post that you don't agree with? Have you experienced wanting to present your stand but having a difficulty in expressing it? Don't worry, in this episode, we will talk about argumentation. So, are you ready to learn new knowledge today? Get your notebook now and let's start learning the elements and features of an argumentative text.
In this lesson, you must be able to identify key structural elements and language features of an argumentative text. And in our session for today, you are expected to describe characteristics of an argumentative text.
Imagine that you are tasked by your teacher to build an argument about a current issue.
What would you include to come up with a good argumentative text? This time, let us check what you know about the key structural elements and language features of an argumentative text. Read the given statements that will flash on your screen carefully. In your notebook, write agree if the statement expresses the truth about argumentative text and disagree if it says otherwise. Number 1. The main goal of an argumentative text is to tell a story. Do you agree or disagree? If your answer is disagree, then you are right. Number 2. An argumentative text persuades reader to believe a certain claims or action. Agree or disagree? If your answer is agree, then you are right. Number 3. When writing an argumentative text, such as essay, it is important to include evidences that support your claim. Do you agree or disagree? If your answer is agree, then you are correct. Number 4. Argumentative text basically present and describe a topic. Agree or disagree? If your answer is disagree, then you are absolutely correct. Number 5. Understanding the pros and cons of an issue is an essential aspect of argumentative writing. Do you agree or disagree? If your answer is agree, then you are definitely correct. Number 6. One's choice of words matters in clearly expressing her arguments about an issue. Agree or disagree? If your answer is agree, then you are right. Number 7. An argumentative essay presents a writer's stand or rationale regarding a certain issue. Do you agree or disagree? If your answer is agree, then you are definitely correct. Number 8. The pattern of idea development in an argumentative text is the same for every author. Do you agree or disagree? If your answer is disagree, then you are right. Number 9. Research play a big role in ensuring the worth and validity of one's claims and ideas in an argumentative essay. Do you agree or disagree? If your answer is agree, then you made the right choice. Number 10. Argumentative writing usually shows a more subjective style of writing as the writer explains her views about the topic. Do you agree or disagree? If your answer is agree, then you are right.
So, how's your score? Were you able to get the answers correctly? Or did you have a hard time? Well, you don't have to worry because I am here to help you. Let's begin with discussing what argumentation is all about. An argumentation is the action or process of reasoning systematically in support of the idea, action, or theory. Now, let's talk about key structural elements of argumentative writing. Part of these are patterns of ideas or arguments on how an argumentative essay may be presented and developed.
The basic components of an argument include letter A, a claim, B, reasons behind this claim, and C, evidence to support this specific claim. Here is an example.
On the other hand, the pattern of idea development in argumentative writing may vary from one writer to another.
The structure of developing an argumentative essay largely depends on how a writer intends to present his or her main argument and how he or she wishes to develop the main idea presented by backing it up with supporting details or evidence. Essay is usually made up of an introduction, a body, and a conclusion. Argumentative essays may use a pattern or structure that conforms to how a writer intends to present and further establish a point.
Now, to have a clear idea of what makes a good argumentative text, let's discuss its several language features. The first feature is modals.
The use of modal verbs like should and must express suggestion and obligation, respectively. It contributes to the achievement of sentences that provide support to the main argument. Now, let's have these examples. Letter A. The public should consider wearing face shields as additional protection against COVID-19 infection. Letter B. Every Filipino must conserve water, energy, and other natural resources.
The use of adverbs also contributes to the attainment of the author's purpose for writing.
These linguistic particles help indicate the mood or attitude of the writer with respect to the ideas being presented. Usually, probably, necessarily, actually, apparently, certainly, definitely, essentially, in fact, possibly, and last but not the least, inarguably.
Next is evaluative language. The use of evaluative language, usually in the forms of adjectives, reflects the writer's attitude towards a certain idea.
These words express feelings, opinions, or judgments on what they are describing. Evaluative words, including the ones listed below, can have positive or negative effects on an idea. Appalling, awful, disgusting, dreadful, horrendous, incredible, revolting, ridiculous, shocking, terrible, wonderful.
We also have transitions. The use of appropriate transitional devices plays a great part in maintaining the smooth flow of ideas in an argumentative text.
Transition, depending on the need to bridge one idea to the others, these words, also known as connectives, help achieve coherence in writing. Through these words, the danger of the essay sounding like a group of disjointed opinions can be avoided because, therefore, on the other hand, as a result, in summary, consequently, similarly, in contrast, meanwhile, furthermore.
Aside from the things mentioned earlier, the use of linguistic elements such as declarative statements, rhetorical questions, and passive constructions may also help in writing compelling argumentative text. Now that you have learned the several language features in writing an argumentative text, then it's time for you to do your task.
Here is your learning task. Read the following statements and decide whether it is an argument or not an argument. Write your answer in your notebook. First, some people should ride bicycle more because air pollution is really a problem in the city. Letter A, an argument. Letter B, not an argument. Yes, you got the correct answer. It is an argument, and as you notice, the language feature used is modal, which is the word should. Second, our awareness of environmental problem is increasing. Already, we have reduced the emission of chemicals that destroy the ozone and have banned many pesticides. A, an argument. B, not an argument. Absolutely, it is an argument. The given language features is the use of passive voice such as have reduced and have banned. My opponent argues that acid rain is destroying the environment, but that is an inaccurate, incomplete, and irrelevant argument. A, do you think it is an argument? B, not an argument. Yes, very good, for you got the correct answer. It is indeed an argument for the inclusion of connectives but. Species loss is at a crisis level. Harvard biologist Edward Wilson estimates that nearly 140 species are lost every day. Letter A, an argument. Letter B, not an argument. Very good. You have made the right choice. It is an argument. The issue is presented by an expert. Last number. How can we wait even a single day to take action to protect the environment? Letter A. Is it an argument? Letter B. Or not an argument? All right, it is not an argument. As you notice, there is no evidence of claim in the given item.
For this session's reflection,
Kindly write your personal insights about the lesson using the following prompts. I understand that. I realize that.
I hope that you are properly guided in this week's activities. Remember that constant practice will help you accomplish your task smoothly. However, discipline and time management will definitely start from you. Once again, this is Makora. See you next time. Happy learning!